the power behind this law that is God, this law that is energy, right? He starts revealing all these things. And so now I start stepping out. I'm going, wow, this is amazing. This is so cool. And guess what? I'm thinking, just like I didn't understand what it all was, neither does the people in the church. So I start telling the people in the church, like, guys, guess what I'm learning? Well, guess what? They weren't as open as I was. And so they continued to tell me, like, that I was being deceived and that I was being like, that this wasn't really God. And you guys, I got to a point where I had this underlying feeling behind everything I was learning, right? I'm learning how to do life at this new level and my significance out here. Yet underneath, there was still this emptiness because I couldn't understand how people who claim to know God could be so mean and could be so judgmental. And so for 3 years, guys, I was in this place of total turmoil because the thing, when I had all the money, but inside I felt empty, had gone away, and I had started to see this new reality. But then this new reality started breaking down, and I was like, the answer's not there either, because look at all these people and they're so mean, right? So 3 years I felt completely alone. 3 years I was trying to figure it out. 3 years I was actually teaching some of this, but behind the scenes there was just this emptiness that I couldn't explain. And talk about imposter syndrome, right? Because I'm like, wait a minute, I'm seeing this thing out here, and I'm understanding cognitively like God, and I'm feeling the difference in my body, but the understanding isn't matching up, right? And I remember one night going, okay, God, like, maybe this separation, maybe this emptiness inside, maybe this is just supposed to be what I'm on the planet to do. Maybe I can love you and have these understandings and share this power and still have this emptiness inside. And maybe that's just my path, right? And I completely surrendered to who I was and the circumstances I was in. Guys, are you hearing the familiar ring to this? I finally surrendered to where I was at. There was no longer anything wrong with where I was at. And just like the first time, I woke up a completely different person.